Hi everyone, welcome back to Guitar Immerse YouTube channel. Alright, today we have the latest D'Addario Phosphor Bronze acoustic guitar strings, the XS edition. These are coated strings, and a big shout out to Davies Guitars for blessing us with one of these limited edition strings. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna string this on our Martin guitar, and currently the Martin guitar is stringed with Elixir Phosphor Bronze as well, gauge 12, so both are gauge 12, but the strings on the Martin are pretty old. So I'm going to play some clips of the Martin with the old strings, and then I'll put the new strings on. Okay, this is not a fair comparison because the Elixirs are relatively old, but it's just a video to just show you how this new XX actually sounds like on the Martin guitar. Alright, so let's check out the contents of what we have in this pack. Okay, so of course we have the original sized strings. Okay, this is 12 to 53 and nicely packed. Okay, it's phosphor bronze and it's coated. Alright, so you can see it right here in the camera. Okay, I like how it says never fade away. So let's hope that the tone of the strings doesn't fade. Okay, and a nice kind of like a welcome to using D'Addario XS strings, yeah, for the players. Okay, a nice 2 limited edition picks as well, beautifully designed. Is there anything else inside? Oh yeah, one more thing. It's a sticker. Everybody loves a sticker, right? Okay, so that's what we have in this limited edition kind of content. Okay, so let's right now go and check out the sounds with the original Elixir strings. Let's go. Alright, so right now I'm going to do some simple strumming. Okay, okay, let's do some a bit more funkier kind of a strum. Alright, so let's do some simple plucking right now. Okay, so that's roughly the sound of a Elixir Phosphor Bronze strings, but pretty old condition. You can see it's very rusted and all that. Really time to change the strings. Okay, so you can hear a little bit kind of it has lost a bit of the presence of new strings. So we're gonna try to string the XS series on this guitar, and hopefully we can hear a nice significant difference from the old strings. Alright, so stay tuned. Alright, so I've taken the strings out from the pack, and I like how right now that the pack is kind of like sealed this way, so you don't have to cut the pack open. Okay, and also the colors of the balls right now, ball end of the string, are brass, black, silver, brass, black, silver from top 6th string to the 1st string. So it's not your typical standard D'Addario strings whereby they have different colors like purple, red, or that kind of color. So they have just 3 colors, alright, to differentiate the strings. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it here. Yeah, it's just 3 general colors. Okay, so I'm going to string the guitar right now. Alright, so I'm back with the newly strung D'Addario XS strings on the Martin guitar. So I'm going to play roughly the same thing I did before, and let's hear how it sounds. So this is some simple strumming. Alright, so here's some funky rhythm. Okay, and finally some plucking. Okay, so yep, you heard it. With the old strings, with the Elixir worn out, beaten up strings, and this is the new set of strings, okay, by D'Addario, and this is the XS model. Now, okay, this is not a fair comparison. Let me say it again, so don't leave in the comments, oh, it's an unfair comparison. Alright, it's not meant to really be a comparison, but you know, we just want to roughly hear the tonality. Okay, so of course you can hear that new strings give you more crisp in the sound. It's more presence, more crispy kind of sound, which is very nice. So always keep your strings new, keep your strings fresh. All right, so your sound will be more have more presence, and it's more crispy in sound. That's number one. Okay, now when I strung this new strings on my guitar, the very first thing I felt when I was playing, okay, was that the strings were a little thinner than the Elixir's one. Okay, how do I know? Because when I strum it, I can feel that I would try to strum it a bit lighter than how I did when I had the Elixirs on. Okay, when I do some lead lines, for example, it's definitely way easier to bend than the Elixir's 12. Okay, so with this kind of feel that I'm playing, I generally find that the D'Addario strings are slightly thinner when you press. So it's easier to play, easier to bend. Okay, it's not thinner in sound, but in terms of the overall thickness of the string, which is what I think D'Addario is going for. It's coated, yet it feels like it's not really there kind of feeling. Okay, so that is one quick observation. All right, I tend to strum a bit lighter when I'm on this D'Addario strings. Okay, so if you hear the clips kind of like back and forth, you might hear that the Elixir strings are have a little bit more mid-range going on. Okay, I won't attribute that to all Elixir strings. Okay, but I think it's just the tonality of and the character of the Elixir strings. Whereas the D'Addario is a bit more has a bit more bass end to it. It's a bit more scoop, if you ask me. Elixir just pushes a little bit more of the high mid kind of a frequencies out in front. Now, there's no right or wrong, there's no better or worse. Okay, again, it just boils down to preference. You like something, maybe if you're doing some lead lines and you want your sound to be more in front, maybe the Elixirs will kind of give you a bit more cut through sound. But when I'm doing like the finger style with the D'Addario strings, it's more pleasant to my ears because the strings are, the frequencies are very balanced and you don't hear like a kind of a mid push coming out from your strings. Okay, so overall it feels great. Okay, it feels great, easy to play for leads, especially if you're gauge 12 and you need to do bending. It can be very tough when the strings are very tight. So with this XS, it's slightly, I would say slightly easier to play, and your fingers will be able to push a little bit higher with this set of strings. Okay, overall pretty enjoyable. Okay, I love the strings a lot. Okay, we're gonna give it a go for a couple of months and we'll see how long does this strings take to rust and all that. But I've been an Elixir user for many years. Alright, so this is going to go through the test of time, and we will decide from then, which strings actually we would want to string on our guitars. Alright, so if you do like this kind of videos, please give us a good thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned for the latest videos. Once again, a big shout out to Davis Guitars for blessing us with this D'Addario XS pack. Okay, hope you like this video that we have did. Shout out to D'Addario as well for having great innovations and creating new products for guitarists all around the world. So thank you very much. Okay, with that, take care, God bless, I will see you real soon. Bye.